show's on. Stinky.
I've been waiting for the world to spin my way. I've been waiting for a glance at the sun. I've been waiting for the world to spin my way. I've been waiting for a chance, and I think it's finally come. 'Cause after all, I don't care what they do, and I don't care what they know, and I don't care what they say about me now. No one can see me now.
I think
I'm miles above you. Don't care what they're seeing below, 'cause I'm miles above. I'm miles above you.
yeah. Can you hear me?
Miles above you.
Welcome to the Rooftop. It's entertainment with a view. Tonight, join our hosts Megan and Henry in a discussion of recent updates to Altspace and the Quest launch. Then, just back from San Jose and the OC with Chris and Kara. Then,
Stay tuned for a special spooky announcement, if you dare.
and then we'll enjoy a special musical performance from our latest Rooftop auditions winner, and much, much more. And now, here are your hosts, Henry and Megan.
Hello, everyone. How are you?
Can't applause. Wow.
Hey, you know, you gotta feel like you're coming out to applause. Ah, see? They're applauding. Jason. Hi, Megan. Megan, you're muted. I mean, not that that's a bad thing.
Professionalism in VR broadcasting goes to...
It's not a bad thing most
me
of
off
the time.
track today.
You are
I
not
know.
amplified.
No,
I don't
Megan,
care.
Megan,
I'm not with it
you did
today.
not amplify
There we
your
go.
voice, Megan.
I'm
Megan's
sorry.
excited because we have a really, really full show tonight. And,
Yeah.
yep. That
Very
was a great
excited.
intro, Jason. Thank you. Everybody's
You're
here. Wow. Isn't it great that we can fit this many people in the space and they can actually still hear us?
How many people we got in here?
We-
50? What?
50 people. Like invite your friends. We're up to 70 in this place tonight. So let's go. We're going to talk a lot
do
about
it.
OC6. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. Surprises. A surprise in store for you guys. A surprise announcement you're going to hear first on the Rooftop. Let's go.
I'm afraid to recenter.
Why? Oh yeah, right. So just a little backstory. Before we start. I just wanted to say that Ben, amazing Ben, has made this set now compliant with the Quest. So it's optimized for the Quest. There is no old browsers in here. There's no old old SDK. This is all the new MRE. So
Hey, Henry.
thank you, Ben. You're awesome. Yes.
Just out
Yeah,
of
the lights
curiosity,
are amazing.
if you are watching our show this evening on the Quest, why don't you throw up the smiley face emoji so we can see how many Quest users we have? Excellent.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Wow. Awesome.
Very
Yeah,
cool.
it was. I even noticed it with the lights. Much smoother of a transition in the intro. That was really good. Speaking of the Quest launch, I mean, we've had a great September. The Quest launch, and just the people pouring in here. I mean, this is probably the most people we've had in here ever.
The quality of people is better with the Quest.
Yeah.
No
The
offense
quality
to
of
you
people.
Go users, but a lot of kids came on the go. As you know, if you were here around Christmas, it was
Really,
quite
Megan?
rough.
How could you tell?
Yeah.
Some of the Go users are awesome, but a lot of them were kids. So the Quest users, we've noticed the difference, and
Yeah,
it's
we
been
really
nice
have.
meeting all of you guys.
Yeah, a lot of really cool people have come in on the Quest, so that's really cool. And our community has grown like what, triple? So that's amazing
So
too.
the
And wait
campfire.
until
Have you noticed how packed the campfire's been?
all the time. Yeah, I have. I have. I
More
mean, how
mods.
many of you have seen us in the campfire,
Right.
right? So we know that it has been a packed. Yeah, see, it's been packed in the
Jason.
campfire. Jason,
I said nothing.
Such a rebel.
I know. But yeah, I mean, so what's your take on it?
I think it's cool. Like I said, I like the users. I was a little worried, but it was a interesting transition to say the least. But I'm glad of the users that it's brought. So
Yeah,
and
me
the
too.
beanbag toss is pretty cool.
Yeah, the beanbag toss, the new spaces, I think it's pretty cool. I'm kind of mastering the paper toss because,
I
like,
still haven't. I'm not good at that. But I was never good. Do you remember the phone game where you could just mindlessly just go like this and play paper toss? I
Yeah.
sucked at that too. So I mean,
No aim.
I'll just
No
stick with
aim.
my day job. Nope.
Well, for this show, we're going to bring out a special guest. She was actually at OC6, and we're going to bring her out. Let's bring out Nira. Nira, come on out. Nira's going to hang with us for the show because she was at OC6 this week.
We gotta get the juicy details from Nira.
Yeah, a lot of juicy deets. So Nira, how was your experience? Did you have fun? Don't talk about anything specific. We don't want to ruin Chris's presentation, but did you have fun?
Oh, I absolutely did. I'm a single mom of 5 kids. This is the first time I've been out in a decade. That to me alone was like fun.
Yeah, I know. We would have liked to have gotten a little bit more information while you were there, but that's okay. You're back now, so we'll just.
That was
take
because I was
it.
having so
They
much
were
fun.
busy.
They were
Whatever.
busy having fun, you know. Chris, get back behind the curtain. Get back in your cage. But yeah, you guys look like you were having a lot of fun. I was really jealous because I would have loved to have met the people that you guys met. So
Well,
and seen
it
the
was
things you
just
saw firsthand.
Everybody that was there is, I mean, this whole group is VR enthusiasts. So, I mean, it was just crazy to be able to turn around to any person there, and every single person was like a VR enthusiast. And you just had an engaging conversation everywhere you turned. I mean, I went
Yeah.
in for breakfast, and, like just sitting at a table of random strangers was fantastic because they all had different stories to tell and different things they were working on, and the conversations were just fantastic everywhere you turned. So it was, I wish that it went on for longer than 2 days
That's
because
cool.
it was
Anybody
just so
here?
much.
Anybody here ever been to any of the Oculus events, or did you go to OC6? Oh, who's that? I'm gonna say this wrong. Hokie? You went to OC6? No? Oh, okay.
There's someone behind him.
Oh, was someone behind him? Yeah, but we
There's Donna. Donna was there. She's in the back. Donna was
Oh,
there
Donna
with
was
us.
there?
So yeah, absolutely.
very cool.
Oh
Very cool.
yeah. I saw that you were going. Did you have fun too, Donna? Can you raise your hand?
Hello? Yes,
If you,
absolutely. Hi.
I heard absolutely.
Hold on, Donna. Donna, hit the raise hand button. We'll megaphone you.
There she is.
All right. All right, your megaphone, Donna.
Hello?
Okay. Yeah, it was an absolutely great time.
Oh, you're already on megaphone.
I was
Okay.
looking at something else.
Yeah, no, it looked like you guys had a good time from some of the pictures I saw, which is really making me jealous. And I'm going.
Did you
next
go to
year.
all the
I'm going
events?
next year.
I want to go next year.
What do you
Did you guys go to all the events? Like all
They
of
were,
them?
the panels were overlapping, so you had to pick, and it was so hard because, there were so many at once, especially day 2 was all about social VR, and it was so hard to decide which ones to go to and which ones to miss out. But luckily, they're there for everybody to see. Anybody who wants to see what any of the panels from OC6 were
Can't drop
about,
a
there's
photo for
links
you.
through Oculus to be able to check those out. So
Well, it's nice that they talked about
Do you know
social
the
VR.
Frog Crossing?
it was a huge focus on social VR.
Good.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's what Andy was really trying to get. Anybody remember Andy, the person
She was
that
the
was-
bumblebee.
Yeah, she was
Aw,
the
I
bee.
miss
Yeah, I
Andy.
miss Andy. I really do.
She was before
Um,
Lena.
She really, really kind of helped bring a focus to social VR because everybody's thinking gaming, 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 but really, social VR has become more of what people want to do in VR. So that's kind of seems to be where it's going. Or if it is, it's going to be social gaming too. So doing it, gaming with your friends, not just gaming alone like you would on your Xbox. But I think, yeah, the things that are happening are exciting, and we're going to talk more about this during the show. That's why I don't want to say too much because I don't want to ruin anything else. But I mean, with that, when we come back, Chris is going to give you some of his insights on OC6 because he was there. So when we come back, it'll be a minute in tech with Chris. Stay tuned. Well,
And now it's time for A Minute in Tech with Chris.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. All right. Wow. Thanks for the love, everybody. So, unfortunately, this is really not going to be a minute in tech, as Jason and Henry love to hear. But this was a big week. Okay, Jason.
We'll allow it this one time. It's okay.
Sure, one time.
So, the slide behind me says it all. I was there, and it was amazing. And I was there with Nira, and I was there with Jimmy, and Max, and Keegan, and the list goes on and on of people that we met. There's slides, don't worry. So I'm going to move forward. So the first thing that kind of was funny, you like,
I love a little inside joke thing going on, right?
Chris,
Look at the picture, Megan.
What are you wearing on your face right there, Chris?
That would be an S10 and a old school Gear VR. And
Oh,
it's
so
all
it's
because
Hey,
of
it
Nira.
is not that old school.
As they announced that they're not supporting it anymore, Chris has it strapped to his face.
15 minutes before this picture was taken, John Carmack was like, so rest in peace, Gear VR. And we're like, oh, great. I just wanted my free shirt from venues on day number 2. So it was pretty awesome that she got that shot. But thank you for putting me out there.
Aww.
Anywho, it is a sad day because, as most of you may know, me and Megan started out in the Gear VR, and that's how we made our way
2.5
into
years ago.
Altspace. Yeah.
I don't know how
Hold
you
on
did it.
1 second. It wasn't
actually
that
wasn't
bad,
bad.
It really wasn't. I'm not gonna lie. Thank you, Jason. I
I need that.
appreciate
Sorry.
that. But it was awesome. So, sorry. I'm like, anyways. So my slide. So go ahead. Time to get a quest for those who are in the Gear VR, or I guess I'm the one that would put up the sad emoji. Was it good? Well, it lasted, If you have an S10 or before that, you're good with the Gear for now. But if you have a Note 10 or you're planning on getting any future Samsung devices related to phones, unfortunately, they will not be supporting it any longer. Moving on to the really cool stuff that I was actually looking forward to the most. Are you laughing?
I'm laughing at the slide, sorry.
Oh, yes. So thank you, Jason. I was like, what? What did I do? Did I spell something wrong?
Oh no,
No,
I
not
told
this
you that.
time.
So if you're like me, I was the one guy that held out from buying anything other than my Quest, and I absolutely love it. And it's perfectly balanced right now, so it's not too heavy in the front, not too heavy in the back. I just got it right. All the straps are good. Oculus announced Oculus announced the Link, Oculus Link, which I'm very much looking forward to. I wish that it actually came out that day, but I can hold out for another, 2 months, give or take. Are you guys seeing the slide behind me, or are you guys seeing the big star?
I see this.
If you're seeing the star, give me a frowny face. If you're seeing the slide, give me happy faces. Okay, no, we're good. Okay, good. We had a whole failure a few minutes ago that hopefully you guys didn't see. Okay, so if you look over on the right side of the slide, you'll see rest in peace Rift S 2019 to 2019. There was definitely some more to this article that someone made, but it's pretty much a slap to the face for all you Rift S owners. It is a nice piece of hardware just for doing that, but to have a Quest that turns into what they call the Rift Q, I think is what they were saying at the like the keynote. That's what they called it, was the Rift Q, which is honestly awesome. So excited for the release. Give me some hearts. Sorry, not sorry, Rift S users, and I'll stick with my Rift S. Give me some frowny faces. I want to see. Okay. All right. So there's a couple sad folks out there, but again, sorry, not sorry. I was really looking forward to that announcement.
Chris, can I just interject something really quick?
Yeah, of course. You're
Okay.
the host.
So, well, I mean, it's your segment. I just wanted to, and it was something I heard today, and I was. Anybody watch Tested on YouTube with Norm?
Oh yeah, I noticed that they were there, and we didn't even get the chance to find them. Me and Nira.
Oh my God, I would have seeked them out. But anyway, I was just watching one of their videos, and what they were saying from Oculus was that there will be a little bit of artifacting just because of the lag. And it's not something that's going to be completely noticeable, but it will be a little bit noticeable. So it won't be as perfect as the Rift S, but it'll be good. It's not going to be terrible. It'll be good. But the Rift S still has its place, I believe.
Oh, and John Carmack
For now.
tweeted to that effect today.
Okay.
That for now, latency would be worse using the Link, and also that there would be slightly higher technical requirements as far as graphics card on the PC you connect it to support the encoding of the video, because it's being streamed over as compressed video and then decoded on the headset.
True, that is true. But I think it's worth it. I think if my computer can handle it, I'm all for it.
Oh, I think it's completely worth it. Definitely.
If
you don't want to spend the money on both, absolutely. Yeah. Unplug it, take it with you. Yeah, definitely.
Well, I brought it with me day number 1, and the internet was so bad for T-Mobile, and I hate to say that, but there's a lot of.
Oh, excuse me, I had something in my throat. Sorry.
I'm sorry. Do you bleed red from Verizon? I'm sorry.
I do bleed red, actually. Yes, my
No,
blood.
those are his eyes. They're glowing. That's how you can tell the work's good.
Oh, thank you, Jason. I knew there was something I was missing. No, but I mean, I was using my phone, my Pixel 3, and I was trying to get it to work, and I couldn't. And then it's funny that day number 2 is a little slower in the morning, but I was able to get into venues just barely to get my T-shirt, or get my sweatshirt, I'm sorry. But anyways, moving on to the next thing, Pass-Through Plus. We're actually looking at it now, coming out this week, as they announced during the keynote. It will be launching next week. Next week is this week, so hopefully we see it here in the next few days. For Quest users, that means we can turn it on whenever we want. And someone can correct me if I'm wrong.
That is incorrect, Chris.
Oh, crap. Okay.
So the
Jason,
spatial image correction will launch first, and then the turn on demand thing comes later.
Oh, right.
Jason's position, he doubles as Snopes.com.
That is correct.
Right.
I am the show's fact checker, and boy, do we need one.
Oh my God. So I'm excited for
So much.
what it's going to have to offer, which is really cool. And I'm glad that people are here to correct me because it has a lot of information to go through, and I've been very busy since the second I got home.
Busy
So
partying.
I was, and we'll get to that afterwards for like
Yeah,
2
they were
seconds, as I'm
partying,
not supposed to
yeah.
talk. Partying, yeah.
Yeah, must be nice.
Anyways,
They were
okay.
Keep going.
So we're moving. Can't wait to use it. Heart. I have a Rift S. I don't care. And
There needs to be a third option.
I really do think a lot of these. I believe in what Megan's saying, but I can't wait to use it. All right, moving on to the next slide. This one I didn't get a chance to mess with, but Jimmy did, and he said it's pretty good. I think it's one of those things. This is my thought on what I heard and how I would use it is you're gaming, like you're hardcore gaming, you're doing, I don't know, we'll just say Robo Recall. You're going to use controllers because that's going to be your best way. And, you know, the limitations of view and stuff is like, has anybody, throw up a smiley face if you ever used Leap Motion. Okay, so we have a couple Leap Motion people out there. The frame of use for Leap Motion is about yay by yay. So if you move your hands out of it, your hands go away, right? So it's probably triple the size or maybe double that size, but it's still small. So I'm thinking gaming-wise, basic gaming, you'll be able to use the hand tracking. If you're going to be doing like, social stuff, you'll be able to do that. If you're in Netflix, it'll be easy. But if you're going to actually do stuff, you're going to want to use your controllers. It is, as far as I've been told by what I read and heard, is that you're going to have turn on hand tracking, turn off controllers, and turn off hand tracking, turn on controllers. So you're not going to be able to pick up your controllers and start doing something and then be like, okay, now I'm ready to use this and then put my hands out. It's going to be a switch. So you're going to interface with it with hands and no controllers, or with controllers and no hands, which is, a toss-up, especially being that as of right now, they are not working on this for the Rift S. This is only on the Quest at this moment in time, is what they said, per se. A lot of data again. So moving on, can't wait to use it. Have a Rift S, don't care. I really kind of have a lot of slides that duplicate, but yeah.
I have neither. Don't care.
Wow, Megan is so salty. So salty.
Now seating
You
the
just
bitter
left
party,
out half
bitter
the population.
party of
Yeah.
one.
All right, so this one's kind of cool, and I like how I want to
So
say John said it at the keynote. He was saying how he really wants, starting with the Quest, going back to the Go and to the Gear and all that. He wants to have full access to the libraries of all the old games. So they originally were going to try and load all the games, I think is what I heard, but then they decided to isolate 50 of the most popular, best performance, stuff like that, and bring it over from the Quest from the Go. And I assume that library is going to grow over time because it's not like they're going to stop making games. Megan, are you raising your hand?
I have a question.
Okay.
The Quest 50. You said performant. My question is, you have the Gear and the Go. What the hell can perform on the Gear and the Go that cannot perform on the Quest?
Well, they have to be able to translate single hand into. I mean, I don't know if anybody sideloaded.
And six
Okay, this is a
stuff.
good
There's no
question.
six stuff,
Did
so
anybody,
it's not
if you
programmed.
sideloaded Alt Space before using SideQuest, give me a little smiley face emoji. Okay. I thought there was more, but we'll go with like the 6 that are in here. You're not going to get in trouble if you do. But anyways, if you had sideloaded one or two of the versions that came out originally, your hand was going kind of like this. And if you tried to move your hand at all like this, all of a sudden it would just fling up like this. And so there was a lot of errors because they had started to implement, I think, the Quest emulation of 3-off rather than 6. So anyways, they want to make sure that it performs well for that purpose in a Quest, because the game itself will perform, but the fact that it's a one-hand game in a 6-off world, they have to manipulate it to make it work still. Anyways, the library is going to grow. This is just 50 first games. just kind of like where the link is going to bring all of the Rift games to the Quest through Link. So anyways, can't wait to use it. I have a Rift S. I don't care. I don't know why that's still the slide. I'm so sorry. So I guess we'll go with that. I can't wait to use the Quest apps or the Go apps on the Quest. Just give it a heart, and if you don't care about the, I think there's some really good.
Already being Quest.
No, but there's actually some really good games
there,
that were out there. I could say there's Eclipse. That was a really good one-hand controller game. There's a handful that I played when I had the Daydream. And because the Daydream is really dead, they actually moved him over to the Go and the Gear, and I was very excited to see them, except for I wasn't going to buy him again because I already paid for him. Jason! I told you. Okay, so we're moving on. This is where the goods come. So me and Nira, and Jason will tell me that it wasn't free, but I'm going to say it anyways. I hate you, Jason. I love you. So we, as attendees to Oculus Connect 6, get, oh my gosh, and I didn't put the title up there because I thought I could remember. What is that? It is the RPG, October 10th. I know Josh will know the title. Does anybody know the title of that game that's coming out? It's an MMORPG made by Oculus Studio, and I can't remember the name. It's like Argyle something. No? Jason? Are you raising your hand?
No, continue.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
Oh, he's going to say something. All right, so that game's coming
Is it
out.
Asgard?
Yes, that's it. Thank you.
Something of
Trying to think
Asgard,
of- yeah.
Something of Asgard. And then the amazing Stormland that I've tried at both PAX 18 and PAX 19.
Stormland, I can't wait for
So
it.
good. I can't wait to play it on my Quest, plugged into my computer. But as attendees of the OC6, no matter if I got the ticket for free or if I paid for it, the games are free, Jason. Free.
How much did you spend on the flight to get there, Chris? Remind the audience.
$506 because it was
Exactly. Those are
God. Why didn't you
free games, all
drive?
I'm saying.
You should have drove.
You were two
Hey,
states. It was
Jason,
two states down.
Mine was free. Southwest
You had
means-
miles.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
Nira had
I got
They weren't
awarded
even
my
mine.
ticket from unknown sources at this point, and I didn't get to buy my ticket until 4 days before the show. So if I had gotten the ticket one day earlier, it would have been $406, but I had to wait. So that was my bad. But you know what? I got to sleep on my friend's couch, or not a couch, it was a secondary bed. I got fed by Oculus Connect, so breakfast, lunch, dinner. Then we went out and partied. So it was really, in the end, for $500, I think it was awesome. It was busy. It was great. We met a ton of people. Anyways, moving on so we can get out
Lovely.
of this.
And on behalf of myself, Chris, and the audience,
Okay. Right there in the keynote number 1, they announced Vader Immortal Episode 2 launch. Now, I know there's people here already that have played it and beat it in 30 to 40 minutes. I don't want to review it because I haven't played it yet. I actually bought it on my Rift when I got home, and it says it was cross-buy. And I went on my Quest, and I'm like, why is it saying I need to charge $10? So there's a glitch somewhere. So I refunded it because I wanted it on my Quest more than my Rift. Blah, blah, blah. Anyways, Oculus Horizon, Facebook Horizon. Let's shoot myself in the face. If you haven't already heard about this, it's gonna be a big competitor, I think. There are people that were part of all. Yeah, it's true. There are people that worked for Facebook. Oh my gosh, it's a long day today. There are people that have worked for AltSpace that no longer work for AltSpace but do work for Facebook. So Eric, the co-creator of AltSpace.
No.
Yeah.
Does he?
Yes.
Yeah.
No freaking way.
Lisa,
Yeah, he's
our
working on
ex-community.
it.
Lisa,
I know
our
Lisa.
ex-community manager of AltSpace,
I know
like
her.
2 years ago. She works there. She was actually a part of Facebook Spaces community manager. Now she's working on Horizon. If you love Facebook Spaces, get in there before the 25th because it's shutting down. Anyways, the link in the picture, oculus.com/Facebook Horizon, gets you the possibility of getting into the beta early 2020 as part of the OC6 crowd. Me and Nira get in for free, for guaranteed. You enter
Free,
to
they're
get the beta
charging
ticket.
for it?
No, they're not charging
No.
for it.
But it's like if you go to the website and log in to try to get a ticket to get in, you're not guaranteed. As attendants of OC6, we're guaranteed a slot into the beta. And then that early
Isn't that
announcement.
special?
Jason,
We were like,
what is
really
it? Last OC5, the partnership with Respawn and Oculus Studios. They were working on an FPS in VR. It turned out to be Medal of Honor Above and Beyond. It looks amazing. There was no demo for it. There was only what you saw in the videos on YouTube and all that stuff that's in here. Check it out. It's going to be great. This
I feel
is...
like they had a lot more at OC5 than they did at OC6.
Well, there was a lot more like product. It was product announcements.
Yeah,
You know,
this is like slight hardware with
Excitement
a
for the
lot of
Quest
software.
at that time, right?
Yeah. And they had said that, the Santa Cruz didn't exist and that the Quest is now what it is. So the picture over here is old and new Altspacers. There's Nira, there's me. And if you know any of you can go to the website and probably see older pictures, but pretty much it's intermixed throughout there. I don't want to say names and point people out, but it was an absolute blast. We were down at the marketplace. The picture right over here in the top corner, that's Bruce. If you don't know who he is, he's absolutely amazing. And then below him is me and Jimmy. Jimmy's amazing. And our very own Donna in the other corner. She's in the crowd, or she was, sorry. And then in the dead center bottom, that is DJ Soto from VR Church. And it was absolutely amazing to meet him. But everybody was just awesome. It was a great crowd. It was great to meet people from all over in different VR areas of the world. It was really cool. Last but not least, we actually got we're on month number 3, guys, and it actually came true. The same picture, the same video. They announced the release date, the price, the pre-order, but they did say at launch it will not support phone connectivity link. So you will only be able to use it off the computer. I think it's $6.99 without that cool looking 4 extra cameras. I don't know. This one does have a slide because I could give 2 shits about this thing.
The link was at lunch. Wait,
Can you
go back.
Can you
Go
back
back.
to the previous slide for just a second?
The link was at lunch.
At lunch.
The link was
At lunch.
When it gets back from lunch,
Fascinating.
you can use it when it gets back from lunch.
All right. You're the only person I know that spells professionalism with a capital Z. You're number 1 too, buddy.
Yeah.
Damn it. I was doing so well.
You were
were.
so good.
You were doing
Ben, I
so
thought you
well.
proofread this thing, man. Damn it.
Yep. No phone
Okay.
link at lunch. Can't have lunch.
Anyways, so Hearts If You Don't Care, which I really don't because I love my Quest and I don't plan on spending money. If I was going to get a headset, honestly, it would probably be the Index, and that's way too overpriced for me. So, and there's no one out there. There's not one person that can't wait to get one. No one in the entire
Nobody
crowd.
wants this thing? No.
Okay, awesome. No surprise.
And the chill one over the earnings report.
I don't know why that's in there, but sure, we'll go back to that slide. Anyways, thanks everybody. This has been probably 15 minutes with Chris. So, adios. We'll see you next week.
Thanks, Chris.
No,
Thanks,
not next
Chris.
week. Next month. Oh my God, I quit. Mira, you can take over now.
Wow. That was a very interesting Minute in Tech with Chris. Very cool OC6 stuff, guys. Yeah, that's okay.
I
Listen,
learned
that
a
was a
lot
lot. That was a
about how
lot.
busy you were.
Oh God, what happened?
Oh crap!
Um,
All right,
Chris,
so I want to
take your hands off of the controllers.
Oh my God.
So
This is like the campfire all over again.
I want to dig a little deeper into Horizon myself. I want to talk a little bit about that because that is going to be a competitor. I mean, even though they
I
are
can't
looking
use the word.
to,
I talked to Nara before the show.
what word?
She
You know me.
she said I'm not allowed to use that word.
My competitor. It's going to
Okay.
be a place.
No. What I'm saying is, at first, it is going to be a place where people will go, so they will not be in some other places. And I think it will affect attendance in those other places, but I don't think it's going to be a long-term thing because let's face it, I mean, the community here is so good, and that's going to be really, really big, really, really fast. And this community has been slowly growing, but that's just going to be like, boom, people, So it's going to be a little scary, Jason.
I tend to agree with you, Henry. The community here is what kind of sets this place apart versus some of the other places, without question. That said, I think Microsoft, I won't even say Altspace, Microsoft ignores Horizon at its peril and at this place's peril. It's time to put up or shut up, if you ask me, for Microsoft. They need to invest the money, the time, and the resources in this place to keep it, and I hate to use the word, competitive, because the big giant billion-dollar tech giant's going to throw all kinds of money and people at it, and it's time to, like I said, demonstrate that they're interested in perpetuating social VR as a platform they're invested in and care about.
Yeah. And I think that's going to be the difference with that, though, is they are going to have such a big backing. I think virtual reality is going to get a lot more of attention with mobile devices like the Quest. This is what they're trying to do. They're trying to grow the entire industry. And when that occurs, and there's a place like Facebook that can make that happen with their marketing levels and their backing, it is going to grow Altspace and every other VR app to larger numbers than they probably would have got on their own had it not come into the picture. And I think that's what the hope is for all of them, that it's going to be a hub of a place where it will direct people to all sorts of different VR experiences, Altspace being one of those, and it would probably bring a lot more people through the door than would have otherwise come through. I think that's what the hope is
I
for.
think if they do it that way, it's good.
It's just Allspace has to think, what are we going to do to get people to stay? Because that's exactly what they're going to be thinking too. Is, okay, we know that we're going to get bombarded with people, but what's going to keep them here now? Because that's what really matters. And a lot of people, when you talk about social VR, there's Rec Room, but that's just playing games, right? Your two main places right now is Altspace and VR Chat. And the main difference between Altspace and VR Chat is the community and the events. And the community is so much better and so much calmer. You can make real friendships, have real conversations, whereas VR Chat, it's all about the size of your avatar and what it can do and all the crazy things. And they have some really crazy worlds, but if you ask a Quest user that's gone into VR Chat how it is, they're going to tell you it sucks. I mean,
right.
Miko is saying it's almost like two separate communities, whereas Altspace, it's all together. So I think Facebook, they've done their research, and I think that they're going to try. I honestly think it's going to be the best of both worlds. And Altspace needs to think, okay, what do we do to keep people in here? I mean, a lot of us, this is our home. I mean, like Chris was saying earlier, we've been in here for a long time. Evil, Greg, you guys have been in here even longer. So this is and will always be home, but it's, there's been a lot of changes. There's been a lot of changes, and
that's my fear.
Not necessarily for the greatest. In
But you said what'll keep them is events. And that's up to the whole community, is to throw events. I mean, that's something that Altspace has that, is a draw. So events on anything and everything.
Shut the hell.
I don't know what's happening to me.
He just went into the ground.
Do you
Just,
need an old priest and a young priest?
slid
in
on
there?
I need an exorcism or something.
Sorry,
So-
Mayor, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No. I just think that events is something that everybody should be able to like contribute to, and that's what it's going to be about. I think that it's going to be about bringing people in for just not even this particular app. I mean, they'll get here and that does the rest of the job. Bring them in for an experience of something that already brings them in that has a common interest with somebody else, whether it be open mic night and they like to sing, or, you know, and some of the really serious events that does make us stand out a little bit from VR chat. I mean, we have some great meetup groups of people that talk about anxiety, depression. I know those are like sadder topics, but that is a nice thing to be able to connect with people and, you know, have them feel comfortable enough to talk with real people about real problems. So I think those sort of events and common interests is going to be what still keeps this a home and a community for a lot of people.
And like I was telling you earlier, we don't know if they are going to come out with it. You know,
About
that's
with
the
what?
thing with events.
events?
You
That's
just
what I
don't
was
know.
thinking. I was thinking like
sure.
nothing I saw at they had like, and you can probably find it on the internet, but they had like a whole table that had different sections of things that you're going to be seeing in Horizon, but nothing really like directly said events. It said creating spaces with, you know, objects and things that like, all spaces already come and move past. Not to say that they're not using it anymore, but there's no. They did say a lot of creation things where you're in VR. Here in Altspace, you have the MRE. You can build things in Unity yourself
World
and then
builder.
import it into here, and it looks like what Ben did. Like right here, we're in a space that was built with like, you know, Unity. So there's no way you could put objects together. Like Henry has a million home spaces and things like that where he took a vase and turned it upside down and turned it into a, you know, a stage and all that other kind of stuff. Like they're giving us like
He's
specific
not
objects.
exaggerating.
No, I mean, so there's no, from what they said right off the bat, and they probably don't know yet because it's not even like finished per se, but we have no idea if they're ever going to allow Unity imports into it or whatever. But I don't know.
Hopefully they will. Hopefully
It'll
they
be interesting just because there's past people from Altspace in Facebook that's going to look a little bit the same, like portals and those portal ships and this, that, and the other, but there's not enough detail for us to compare it yet. So I think
I
once we
just
all
hope-
get in there and see it.
I just
Go
hope
ahead,
that
Megan.
Quest users that are in here now really get to know Altspace before Horizon launches.
Yeah.
So this is the chance now to try to make Altspace your home. So, you know, let's as a community really show all the new users around and let them know why Altspace is so special and why it's been so special to all of us for a really long time. And maybe when Horizon does come, you know, they'll go and they'll be like, oh, okay, this is cool, but you know, this is what I can do in Altspace, and this is what I can do, and this is what I can do, and you know, maybe that'll bring people back. So
Absolutely.
Well, and Altspace is still going to be a cross-platform thing. It's not like Altspace will still have Go, some Gear users, Quest, Index, Rift, and literally they're only looking at Horizon with the Rift line and the Quest. So there are going to be people that are left out. So there's still going to be a place.
I
that's
think
going
there
to
are, but
support
I
those.
think they'll move that on to different platforms too. I mean, they just have to put it into Steam and everybody can get on. But yeah, definitely something cool. Definitely something new. We'll all try it. I'm sure it's going to be cool. I'm sure you know, things will work out, especially with this open VR thing and them trying to just get people into VR. And I think that is going to get a lot of people into VR. I mean, wait until Christmas when these like this place is going to be packed. I mean, look at the people here we still have, and we're going on. You know, we got 15 minutes left in the show, so we're gonna have a good community here. They'll have a good community there, I'm sure, because a lot of us are going to be going back and forth. But let's move on. We do have an announcement. And
You
you've
wanna
heard
do
it
that
here
now?
first. Yeah, let's do that now.
all right.
Ben, are you ready? This Halloween, October, we are going to be having, now, Caitlin's been working on this with her team. Hopefully Ben has the slide. Yes. So, Haunted Woods. Now, these are going to be different events. They're going to be 3 separate events. They're going to be the same. What you said to me is they're going to be the same event, but they're going to have different Easter eggs in them, whatever that means. So, these are the dates. Looks like October 19th, 25th, 26th, and 31st. They're going to be having the Haunted Woods, which means they're probably going to scare the shit out of us again like they did last year, right, Faye?
Did you
Where's
guys?
Faye?
Yeah, right,
Faye
Faye?
scared the crap out of me last year, and then, yeah.
She made me
With her
scream bloody murder
her
like 3 times. So, are you
But
doing
yeah,
it again
so-
this year, Faye?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
I peed myself a little when
Yeah,
you scared
yeah. She was all dark and.
Let me tell you, did anyone
don't-
do this last year? No, I'm going to talk about the one last year. Did anyone do
Yeah.
it
Oh,
last
no,
year?
yeah.
So basically, you get to a point, right? And you drop down into this black hole, and she's there as soon as you drop and just screams like
But where is she?
really
You don't
high pitched
know.
and loud. No,
You don't
can't
know.
see
You
her.
just hear her.
You can't see her.
But yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be
scary.
great. It'll be a cool Halloween thing because if they did it like they did it last year, it's going to be a lot of fun. So I definitely
was a
suggest
lot of
trying it
fun.
out. It was a lot of fun. Bring your friends, like cuddle up together and just walk through, and yeah, it's great. So check your events for this. I believe Kaylin said that she is going to put it up. The event's up as soon as we talk about it, so they'll be in your event soon. But yeah, very cool. I'm really
You
excited
don't want
about
to
this.
miss these.
Yeah,
You really don't.
yeah, very cool. So when we come back, we're going to hear from our auditions winner, Mac. He's got a couple songs for us. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
This portion of the rooftop is brought to you by Expensive Cable. Want to make yourself feel as bad as possible after spending $399 on a VR headset? Just open that wallet right back up and spend an additional $60 to $80 more on Expensive Cable. Expensive Cable will convert your mobile headset into the tethered headset of your dreams. Turn your Rift S into a pricey dust collector. Try Expensive Cable today. Next one. And now, a special musical performance featuring Mac.
Hello guys, how you guys doing tonight? My name is Mac. But a lot of you guys will know me as Noah. Sorry if you guys are thinking I deleted you. I did not. I've been getting a few messages. I need to get with some people to get my other account back. And once we do that, we'll be all good. But, yeah, how's everybody's night going? Especially with hearing about the new Oculus news. Fantastic, right? Exciting. Alright. So, yeah, I'm pretty new to this. Henry knows that. He can vouch for me too. I'm pretty new whenever it comes to this whole scene of performing out here. And I would like to play you guys a few songs. If I'm not mistaken, I think I just play all 3 consecutively, correct? Is that... Alright,
Yep,
alright.
that is correct.
Alright. So tonight we're going to be starting off a little bit of it's not mellow, it's going to be it's going to be pretty exciting. I'm going to start off with doing I Don't Care by Ed Sheeran and Justin Bieber. If you guys know that song, give me a heart. Come on. Surely you guys know that song. It's like the most popular song on the radio right now. I did it for you guys. Okay. Well, I'm just going to start it anyways. So, whether you guys have heard it or not, I hope you guys enjoy. Oh, we are having some technical difficulties. Sorry about that. Alright, we're all good. Alright, can you guys hear me good? Sorry, I was lagging out.
Yeah,
Take
we
two.
can hear you. Yep.
All right, all right, all right. All right, we're starting back again. Take two. Hopefully we don't have to do it a third time. I'm at a party I don't wanna be at, and I don't ever wear a suit and tie. Wondering if I can sneak out the back. Nobody's even looking me in my eyes. Can you take my hand, finish my drink, saying shout me, dance, hell yeah. You know I love you, did I ever tell you? You make it better like that. Don't think I fit in at this party. Everyone's got so much to say. I always feel like I'm nobody. Who wants to fit in anyway? 'Cause I don't care when I'm with my baby, yeah. All the bad things disappear, and you're making me feel like maybe I am somebody. I can deal with the bad nights when I'm with my baby, yeah. Oh no 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 no. 'Cause I don't care, long as you just hold me near. You can take me anywhere, and you're making me feel like I'm loved by somebody. I can deal with the bad nights when I'm with my baby, yeah. Oh no 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 no. We're at a party we don't wanna be at, trying to talk but we can't hear ourselves. Press your lips and I can kiss them right back. With all these people around me, crippled with anxiety, but I'm told it's where we're supposed to be. You know what? It's kinda crazy 'cause I really don't mind. You can play like I like that. Don't think I fit in at this party. Everyone's got so much to say. Oh yeah. When we walked in, I said I'm sorry. But now I think that we should stay. Everybody, let's go. 'Cause I don't care when I'm with my baby, yeah. All the bad things disappear, and you're making me feel like maybe I am somebody. I can deal with the bad nights when I'm with my baby, yeah. Oh no 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 no, yeah. 'Cause I don't care, as long as you just hold me near. You can take me anywhere, and you're making me feel like I'm loved by somebody. I can deal with the bad nights when I'm with my baby, yeah. Oh no 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 no. I don't like nobody but you. You're like the only one here. Ay. I don't like nobody but you, baby. I don't care. Ay. I don't like nobody but you. I hate everyone here. Ay. I don't like nobody but you, baby. Yeah, so I don't care when I'm with my baby. Yeah, all the bad things disappear, and you're making me feel like maybe I am somebody. I can deal with the bad nights when I'm with my baby, yeah. Oh no 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 no. So I don't care, long as you just hold me near. You can take me anywhere, and you're making me feel like I'm loved by somebody. I can deal with the bad nights when I'm with my baby, yeah. Oh no 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 no. Woo! Thank you guys so much. That was song number 1 for me. I hope you guys enjoyed that song as much as I enjoyed playing it for you guys. Thank you for all the love. Really enjoy it up here. So do I just go on to my second song? Do I have a little
Go
a
for
few
it.
questions? Is it okay if I have a question from the audience? Maybe one, if that's cool.
Sure.
If we could do that, maybe try something new.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take one person.
Anyone got a
one person
question
to
for Noah?
ask any questions? Have any comments? Maybe not. I can't tell if they're wanting to or not, but I don't know how to tell.
You hungry?
Oh, it looks like I think they put her hand up.
All right,
I don't know.
Emilio, go ahead.
Oh,
You're on the air.
go.
How do you? I'm sorry. How do you make a heart? How do you make hearts?
By pressing the emoji and clicking heart. There's an emoji.
Okay,
on the
why don't you go
bottom
on
of
to your
your
next
screen.
song, Noah?
All right, that's what it seems like it's gonna be, right? All right. All right, so the next song, I'm going to slow it down a little bit for you guys. I hope you guys like Michael Bublé as much as I do. He's one of my biggest inspirations, and I'm going to be singing Hold On by Michael Bublé for you guys today.
I love Michael.
Yeah. Didn't they always say we were the lucky ones? I guess that we were once, babe, we were once. But luckily you cause it's just a faithless friend. And in the end, when life has got you down, you got someone here that you can wrap your arms around. So hold on to me tight. Hold on to me tonight. We are stronger here together than we can ever be alone. So hold on to me, don't you ever let me go. There's 1,000 ways for things to fall apart, but it's no one's fault. No, it's not my fault. No. Maybe all the plans we made might not work out, but I have no doubt, even though it's hard to see, I got faith in us, I believe in you and me. So hold on to me tight. Let me see those hands. Hold on, I promise it will be alright. 'Cause it's you and me together, and baby, all we got is time. So hold on to me tonight. And there's so many dreams that we have given up. And take a look at all we got. And with this kind of love, what we got here is enough. So hold on to me tight. Hold on, I promise it will be alright. 'Cause we are stronger than together, than we ever be alone. Just hold on to me, don't you ever let me go. Hold on to me, it's gonna be alright. Hold on to me tonight. They always said we were the lucky ones.
Woo-woo!
Thank you guys
Love
so
it.
much for song number 2.
Woo-woo!
Hope you guys really enjoyed that song. That's a Michael Bublé song that forever and will always be my favorite of his. And we're just going to move on to number 3 because we are getting short on some time. We still got to do an interview after this, if I'm not mistaken. All right.
It's
so
like he knows the show schedule or something.
I
Yeah.
think I'm getting the hang of it, Jason. I really do. All right. In my third song, and my last song today, is one of my favorite songs, and it's very meaningful to me. It's called Imagine by John Lennon, one of the guys in the Beatles. Hopefully you guys know that song. You guys will. By the time I play it, you guys will know it. Alright, so moving on. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only skies. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no country. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for. No religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger. Brotherhood of man. Oh, imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one. Thank you guys so much for having me tonight. My name is Noah, or you can call me Mac as well. Either way works. They're the same thing to me. But we will start going with the interview now. Just go over here to the.
Hey, what do you want to try
podium
to
with
host?
you guys?
We want to try to host the show too. I
Would
already
you like
got
to
a
take
host.
my spot?
I think I'm ready for next show.
Come on over.
Yeah.
Have a
All
seat
right,
on the
where do I
couch.
sit?
Lay on the couch.
Right in between.
There you
That
go.
was great,
Awesome.
Noah, and you seem very comfortable.
Thank you so much, Megan.
Excellent job, my friend.
Well done.
Thank you, Chris. Thank
Do
you.
you perform,
Jason.
Noah? Do you perform in real life?
So it's kind of hard because I really want to say that I do, but I truly don't. I'm a full-time college student doing 18 credit hours. So if anybody's a college student out there, give me some hearts. As well as I do full-time work as well. I work 60 hours a week as a server at a pretty busy restaurant. So I really have no time, let alone time in alt space, which is kind of sad. And I wish I could.
Well, I'm glad you made time for us tonight.
Yeah, I'm really happy you made time for us. It was awesome. You did a great
Of
job.
course. Means the
You
world.
should definitely try to carve out a little bit of time to show the world what you got, because you have a really good, really nice voice. Yes, Chris. You don't have to raise your hand, Chris. It's not a school.
Yes, Chris. What do you want?
I don't
Chris?
want to interrupt your interview. How did you get in Altspace, Noah?
Okay, so this is actually kind of funny
Oh,
because
God.
we have Henry right here. Actually, I'm his apprentice, if you will.
Keep it appropriate.
So-
We have children here.
Apprentice.
Oh my God.
Okay, he's my. I don't know. He's my dude. He's my
Friend.
man. Yes,
There
he's
you
my
go.
friend. Okay, yeah, that's a good word. So I actually met him on VR chat, which I mean,
While he was being
Is,
a trader. Yes.
yeah, yes, Henry was on
Fair
there being a
enough. I
trader.
have this avatar in VR chat, so really I advertise Altspace in VR chat.
But you know what? I would have never known about Altspace if it wasn't for him being there that day. And he helped me get away from these really weird creeps in VR chat. That was
Now you hang
that was
out with a
weird-
whole new group of creeps, correct?
Yeah, I was gonna say
That's-
there's a different type of creeps. You know, they're just
It's
more
new,
reserved and they
different
don't
creeps.
have dinosaurs or weird avatars.
Just robot dogs and
Exactly.
Yeah,
robot
they were
dogs.
like, it was like a 50-year-old like little schoolgirl running around. It was weird.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was really
a little
weird.
odd.
Takes all
That's a
kinds.
very odd thing. Yeah, no,
But
it's good.
you do. You have a. So what's your favorite type of music? Like, do you go by your emotions when you listen to music? Do you,
Henry, that's actually a really good question. I mean, it's kind of hard to just justify like one or the other whenever it comes to what I want to be my quote unquote favorite or most listened to genre. But I would say I'm more of the sappy guy in a sense. If you guys can't tell, if like the way I sing, I'm very soulful. So I have like that soulful sound in my background, as well as a very emotional and something that really connects to the person themselves, especially the listener as well as the giver, like me singing to you guys. It was emotional in both ways, I assume, and I hope.
sounds like the hopeless romantic to me.
The
Right,
hopeless
you
romantic
ladies,
is a
yes.
great word.
Down boy.
Yes.
Well, I got a little concerned at open mic night that people would think you had a very unique sense of music style when you sang the song that you did. If anybody heard Mac perform at open mic night and the song that he sang, that was just a made-up song that a bunch of people one night were sitting going in a circle and saying one word. Each person added a word to create the song that
It
he
was
sang at open
amazing.
mic night.
Yeah, that was.
So that was an
amazing.
absolute just whole bit of silly, and that's where that song came from. And he still managed to make it sound beautiful, like in a weird sort of way.
I couldn't have done it without Ben. I mean, he put so much insight on it. Without his silence, I don't think we would have gotten anywhere.
We're all lost.
Let's give a heart for Ben out there.
We love you, Ben.
I
Hearts
see
for
you, Ben. Hugs for Ben. Hugs and hearts.
Well,
Yeah.
Noah, thanks for being here. You were great. Your music is awesome, and keep doing it. Keep coming back whenever you can and entertain us at open mic night and even Hell in the Campfire, because that's a thing.
Is
So
it possible?
spot.
Or, can I raise my? I don't know if I can raise my hand. Oh, here we go. There.
yes, Noah. You have to raise
Is
your
it okay if I
hand.
do a? Is it okay if I do a tag or like a self tag?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Do it. Yeah.
Okay, guys. If you guys want to pull out your phones really quick, unless you guys are on the gear, obviously you can't. But I mean, I guess you could, but that would be a very bad idea. Don't do that. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram and show some support, that'd be awesome. I want to start posting some videos of me singing, trying to do some piano and singing. If you guys don't know me, if you haven't heard me before, I like to play live piano as well as sing together with it. And if you guys are ready for it, it's Noah, Noah _ like that that low line. It's not the dash. It's the one that is on the floor. _ McGrath, M as in money, CGRATH as in pterodactyl without the P. And so let's just say let's go Tyrone and then
What?
H with Henry. There we go. I'm
Can
trying
I
to
buy a
figure out.
vowel?
All right. We're gonna put that link in the Discord, guys. So Noah's
Yeah.
gonna put that link in the Discord because I don't know
got
what the
you
hell he's
guys.
saying. I think he's a little drunk.
Yeah,
after that.
Noah _ McGrath.
He said
McGrath.
he pretty much said Noah pterodactyl.
I mean,
Noah
Pterodactyl.
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 Listen, follow him on Instagram it'll be great. It'll push him to do his music, which we always love to support people who do great things in here.
Definitely.
So with that, I'm going to say goodnight. Thank you for coming to the show.
One more
We had-
thing.
Awesome.
Because Henry
What?
likes to forget stuff.
Oh.
If you guys are interested in being up here and doing what Noah did,
Oh yeah,
Noah
maybe we
/
should
Matt,
plug our own show, right?
we should probably do that.
Yeah.
We just talked about 5 minutes ago. Anyways, we
I'm
do our
forgetful.
auditions usually on the second Monday of the month. So if you are interested in performing, it's not just singers, comedians. If you can find another way to show a talent in here, definitely come and
Even
try
if you play
out.
an instrument, whatever.
Yeah. Oh, we had some really good. What was that? A guitar
Guitar.
player?
Yeah,
It was
guitar player,
crazy.
yeah.
God, that was months ago. But yeah, definitely come and show us your skills, or just come and support. We definitely love this. Well, do you like the support? No, I've never.
I most
never done
likely
it.
love the support that I've been getting
Well, there
from
you
you
go.
guys. It's
There you
a
go. And
fantastic
then
show. I
you
love
can
what you guys are
also
doing.
vote. You can also vote at the end of the show. I don't know if you guys want the auditions, but Noah won because you guys voted. We have nothing to do with the voting.
Nothing.
So it is all the community. So definitely come, show your support, vote for your favorite, so you can come back and see them perform.
Should be the 14th, and then the next show will be official Rooftop will be on the 28th.
The
But
14th.
Yeah, that's 2 weeks.
Yeah.
14th and then the
Just gets
28th.
later and later. Yep, the
I
14th.
know. All right, guys. That'll do it for the Rooftop. Thanks for coming. Thanks for everybody who was here. Thank you, Noah. Thanks for coming.
Thank you,
Thank you guys for voting. Great show. A lot of information. Thank you, Ben, for everything you do. Thank you, Jason. Thanks, Megan.
You're welcome.
Nira and Chris, thanks for your non-reporting on OC6, but then reporting here. Thanks, Greg, for filming us. Thanks to the mods. Have a great night. We'll see you next time on the Rooftop. Good night.
Good night. Unmute. There, you guys are unmuted.
I can't dance.
Promotional consideration for the Rooftop provided by the Ukrainian president. You're going to do that thing we talked about, right? Right?
Alright, I'm sorry. I'm sitting down.
The Rooftop is a 4.0 VR Productions presentation. Easy for me to say tonight. Jeez.
Yeah.
Stumbling over that one.
Or some kind of show.
Yeah.